What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Johnny. Happy you're here. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're actually going to be doing something that, I've never seen so many people recommend doing this. But we're going to be looking at the Korean Explains or Explained by Korean video for UGG by BTS. I'm a little confused on how to pronounce that because I saw one thing is supposed to be like ugh, like you're rolling your eyes, another thing like bleh, like you're puking. But they'll probably explain it in here. So before we start, actually, I want to ask everybody, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button, turn the bell on, all that good stuff. I do lots of different stuff here, so I want to make sure y'all come back. So make sure you hit that button before we get started. If you want to wait till the end, that's cool too, but I'm going to prove to you that I deserve that. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. This is, again, by DKDKTV. Fantastic channel. Make sure you go give them a sub as well. Link to the original video down below. Make sure you go give that a view as well and a like and sub and all that good stuff. So here we go. Enough talk, more action. Let's go. Turn the volume up.
So here we have another clever song from the BTS rap line spitting out fire, just like Dang. But if you thought this song was to diss haters and crush them, well, I would say that is maybe like 50% right. It's actually deeper than that. So let's dive into the real meaning.
That's the common consensus with all of their songs. It's always a little bit deeper.
So Suga starts out with saying that the haters are starting to
Suga's so, dude, tongue technology.
Get triggered again, and they get triggered so fast that even before the actual fuel is poured, they ignite and burn themselves. It means that haters overreact and blow things out of proportion with the smallest details. And in that process, they don't know that they're actually hurting themselves with all the negativity. Now he's being sarcastic and calling the haters a pro, a player that enters the ring with a trivial little flaw and keeps on biting on that and doesn't let go, making a big fuss out of it. So 동네북 is literally translated into neighborhood drum. This is a Korean expression that means a drum that anybody can hit on, basically meaning an easy target or person to shit on.
Interesting.
Dung 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 is how Koreans pronounce the sound of a drum.
Boom, boom, boom. That's that.
The haters keep on poking with
It's so strange to me that like all this stuff really translates, I guess, when you put the proper translation. But it still makes sense in English with the translation, you know?
a reason, like a boxing player that keeps on jabbing. And if Suga
I guess given the context, right? Once you know the context, that's why we're here.
keeps on ignoring them, they start to stab him. This expression 담궈버리다 is actually a very hardcore slang used by Korean gangs when they stab people with knives. The original word 담그다 would mean to put an object into a liquid, usually used in terms of kimchi or salted seafood called 젓갈. The common thing among these
Who likes kimchi? Kimchi's dope. I like kimchi a lot. That was my takeaway.
that they are all red, liquidy, and they go inside jars afterwards
Oh, damn.
for fermentation.
That's kind of gangster, dude. That's kind of gangster, not gonna lie.
So you can see why gangs would use this word in that kind of way. And 푹 is a word that expresses the action of stabbing into something very deep and powerfully.
늙은 꼰대 새끼들 잘들 감시해. 만에 하나라도 꼬로막에 굴거나 수틀리게 나오면 나가 아주 창을 내 가지고 젓갈을 담궈버리려니까 말입니다, 형님. 넌 어째 나이를 처먹고도 여전히 무지막지하니? 험한 새끼. 젓갈이 뭐냐, 젓갈이. 아, 나 유한 새끼.
Now notice that the mimetic words 둥둥둥, 툭툭, and 푹푹 all rhyme with uk and each other, and they all escalate by each line from hitting a drum to jabbing and stabbing. So haters start off trying to tease and make fun of Suga, but when he doesn't respond, they start jabbing and stabbing him. The truth becomes a lie becomes the truth. It's funny to see everyone suddenly becoming a morally perfect and flawless human being. And yeah, I know a little bit about this too, and it seems like the typical characteristics of many online communities and platforms with people that have nothing better to do in real life than spread hate towards others. Get a life, guys.
What the hell was that noise?
have nothing better to do in real life than spread hate towards
Supposed to be a mouse or something, or maybe a rat.
RM states that rage is an actual emotion that is sometimes needed. He says that people have the right to get mad at certain things, and that might be our history.
Isn't that cool how this actually rhymes? Rage, of course, it's needed.
He says that people
For fire, there's a reason.
have the right to get mad at certain things, and
It's
that
impressive.
might be
So
our history.
it's just so impressive
The
how
word
much it
history
translates
can
over.
be used in general terms, as in a nation or the world's history, or in terms of BTS themselves, like how their success and legacy was motivated and accomplished through anger. But overall, RM acknowledges the fact that rage can likely change the world. Now, Korea is a nation full of rage against many surrounding countries that invaded and colonized our land. Also, don't forget the most recent incident of rage impeached our former president.
That's right.
But he says that the anger that heads towards
So
him
fast,
is not
man.
분노, rage, but punyo, human waste, PP and poo-poo. He says that haters are actually killing anger with their fake anger, and numerous people are tired of that. This means that the useless negative energy or anger about stupid things haters throw around in the world is actually devaluating the power and impact of the word anger.
Cool. RM
keeps on going by saying that your anger is not just killing us. We're used to that shit anyways. But the real problem is that people are getting insensitive about the emotion anger itself, since it's so normalized and thrown towards them and in every direction. He keeps on going by saying that human waste and indifference is a team, which is what the haters are and deserve.
Wait, explain that again? Most people who become numb, he sees indifference around you. Okay, people.
Waste and indifference is a team, which is what the haters are and deserve.
Okay, I don't think I understood that one. I don't think I understood that line. If you know, tell me in the comments, please.
Then the rap line goes, ook. Ook is a Korean term that
that's right.
describes the state of blood suddenly rushing to your head in a second right after you see something infuriating. It's usually used towards people who don't know how to keep their temper and are hot-headed. BTS cleverly translated ook into ugh, very similar to how it sounds in English, and also gives that feeling of a sudden disgust or frustration. Then why does the rap line
Maybe that's what y'all are talking about, the disgust. Saying it's supposed to be like puke and stuff.
suddenly feel angry? Because of the haters? Well, not exactly. They're actually mad because of the anger that contains malice. At this point, they don't care about what haters shit on them anymore. They're angry about the fact that this pure emotion called anger is being used in such a malicious way to hurt them or others, which result in nothing else but harm. It doesn't change the world or history, and that's why they bring up the word punyo, human waste, because anger is becoming wasted.
Interesting. Song so every time it comes on, I'm just can't help.
Then J-Hope goes on and says that he's angry about the anger that got extinguished. In accordance with the previous lyrics, this means that J-Hope is angry that at some situations when anger was truly needed for like a protest or a good cause or whatever, it died.
By the way, I keep looking over here to make sure that my face isn't like coming behind this. Just in case y'all are wondering, a couple people were like, "What the hell do you keep looking over here?" I have a second monitor. As you can see, I have a second monitor.
Out and didn't meet its final goal.
I was just
Because the anger
I didn't rewind it. I
that
wasn't
at some
listening.
situations when anger was truly needed for like a protest or a good cause or whatever, it died out and didn't meet its final goal. Because the anger is being diffused towards random subjects like BTS themselves or, for example, DKDKTV. They don't care, and we don't care either, but if that energy were to be gathered and used for a meaningful cause, the anger could actually make an improvement in the world. So basically, stop shitting on Twitter and throwing your anger at random people and make that anger useful.
Do they get a lot of hate? Does DKDKTV get a lot of hate?
And make yourself useful.
Why would that happen? So dirty.
general, they go on promoting anger. They say be angry about things that are not just in this society. However, to the haters, this line has a sarcastic double meaning. It's basically saying, yeah, go off as much as you can until you become ashes and break yourself. Whatever, I don't give a J-Hope continues to say that he understands that anger is a powerful emotion that moves and rules the world. But then he says that some people these days just can't live without being angry. They're just too angry at every single little thing.
Yep,
and they go
100%.
crazy with
Very
it.
true.
They're like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Outrage culture. Outrage culture. Everybody's got to be mad about something.
Once again, he points out that there are thousands of reasons to get angry about. Either if it's for good or bad, it is anger. He says that unleashing your anger is okay, but he doesn't like the anger that harms other people's lives. So he urges haters to stop that.
It's a good message. It's a really good message. Too many people are all riled up for no reason. One's actions hurt another, one's words discourage.
So someone's actions can hurt someone, and someone's words can make someone lose hope, and someone's blink of an eye can become a moment for someone. Someone's anger can cost even the life of someone. Suga spits out of disgust. Although these lines are universal and it applies to all of us, here in particular in this song, because they went to the extent of mentioning a life, personally, I think they had in mind of the tragic incidents that happened in K-pop last year.
I'm just not getting this stuff, so I hope he goes into what happened last year. Let's see if he talks about it.
Stupid and useless actions, words, mockery, and anger were wasted on such meaningless things about idols and celebrities. That some of these celebrities were...
Hang on. When was this made? In 2020. So then in 2019, what happened in 2019? What?
Stupid, and they had in mind of the tragic incidents that happened in K-pop last year. Stupid and useless actions, words, mockery, and anger.
What the hell happened in 2019?
Were wasted on such meaningless things about idols and celebrities. That some of these celebrities were forced to make a very unfortunate decision. If you think this is a stretch, then you should listen to the next verse. This part is an impersonation of haters and netizens. These jobless people keep on saying stuff such as, what's the big deal about getting some insults? You guys deserve it because you guys make a whole lot of money anyways. So stop complaining, it's a toll for being famous, so just suck it up. This is the common logic that many netizens would say whenever a celebrity brought up how they are suffering from or are planning to sue hate comments.
Ooh, I bet you I know that one. Pick me to be the idol. Pick me to be in the group or whatever. Because I won't complain. I'm willing to bet. I'm taking a Hail Mary on this one. I think I understood that one.
Try me. Just let me be in your place. Let me be an idol, and I'd be able to deal with all of that. Keep on saying.
Got him.
The hate
Too busy celebrating.
Be able to deal with all of that. This is what the haters keep on saying. Justifying the hate comments and undermining the pain celebrities have just because they profit out of publicity. Then the haters say the word ahem. Now this sound or word is used in English as well, simply to clear out your throat or show that you're present or give an invisible message to somebody who's dumb, who's not able to read the atmosphere, or to nullify the awkwardness after saying something embarrassing and on, like something like that. Anyways, as you see a lot of...
That's what everybody does when they're around me. I just thought everybody had like smoker's cough or something. I don't know I was making everybody uncomfortable. Oh, damn.
Pems in this part. I would say that all the usages and contexts would actually fit in. However, just to add one extra point of view as a Korean, the sound ahem was mostly used by yangban or gondes in Korea. So Yangban is a privileged noble class during the Goryeo Joseon dynasty that knew how to read Chinese and study Confucianism and were superior in class to all the other classes such as mechanics, merchants, farmers, and slaves. These Yangbans would use the word in diverse situations like when they needed their servants or when they would scold them or try to show off their nobleness.
우린 과거를 보러 가는 길일세. 그 쓸데없이 방차지하고
How the fuck? How does he know that?
어서 방이나 한 칸 마련해 놓게.
It's just like, I guess.
양반님네 성화가 보통이 아니요.
먼저 숙박한 사람을 내쫓다니 이게 무슨 경우야? 그리 못하오.
아니 저놈이 지금 뭐라고 짓거리는 게야? 가만 좀 있어 보시게.
양반님네들이 저리 순하게
that what it
나오시는데
was?
방 좀 같이 쓰셔야겠소.
Or is it just a cultural thing even to this day?
제대로
Yes.
된 과거도 아니고 그까지 잡고 하나 보는데 뭘 그리 볼 게 많은가?
사람 목숨 다룬 일이 그리 만만한 줄 아십니까?
그래봤자 의원 나부랭이가 아니냐? 너희들 하는 일을 의학이 아니라 의술이라고 부르는 이유를 모르겠더냐?
Also, 꼰대 basically means a boomer in the workspace or someone older than you that tries to force their way without any logic or reasonable reason just by the fact that they're born earlier than you. These 꼰대s casually use to give nunchi, which is a Korean thing that basically means figure out what I mean or what I want without me having to say it with my own mouth. The magic word would be and everybody would have to shut up and comply. So the word
Weird.
has a complex usage and nuance in it, but basically it would be best if you understood it as these internet keyboard warriors who think they are morally perfect, better than you, sitting on their high horses, trying to shush you and give you nunchi and saying, suck it up.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy. There's so many levels to it. I would have just thought it was just, I don't even know what I would have thought. I guess I didn't think anything of it. Wow.
So yeah, you could replace the ends
Interesting.
with the words like suck it up, get over with it, or shut up. While BTS is receiving all these ems, if you listen carefully to the tone they're rapping with, you can feel a sense of sarcasm, which means at one point, BTS is saying the same thing, vice versa to the haters as well. In conclusion, this song is mainly about BTS's anger against how people these days waste their precious anger, emotions, time, and energy in stupid things like mocking celebrities, BTS, and internet figures, and on, which sometimes lead to tragic incidents. When this anger could actually be used in a revolutionary way to bring change in history or positivity. Therefore, Ook is not a direct diss song about the haters because it seems like BTS has elevated to a level where they don't even care anymore about human trash. It's bigger than the haters. It's a declaration about the emotion anger itself and a lament on the modern day socio-contextual usage or waste of anger.
Damn. Yeah, that was significantly deeper than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect going into it. You know, I just saw the video. I thought the song was dope as shit. So yeah, I didn't know there was so many like layers to it. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I'll probably go. Yeah, I'm gonna go once I'm done with this video and go figure out what happened in 2019. Unless somebody wants to tell me in the comments. Yeah, pretty interesting. I like this channel a lot. DKDKTV. Make sure you guys go follow them. Give them a sub. Give them some thumbs ups. They're very, very, very much worth your time. But that's it for me. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, drop your comments and stuff down below. Check out my socials in my description. Thank you to everybody who signed up for Patreon. We've had a few new people this week. Thank you all so much. I appreciate the heck out of all y'all. So thank you again. And that's it for me. Thanks, y'all. Bye.